ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the newly retitled Out of the Ring. We had to change the title because frankly, we didn't want to get sued.
There's too many things called Outside the Ring.
Yeah, we found another YouTube channel called Outside the Ring, even though our YouTube channel is called Hippogriff versus Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
And you can expect to see a lot more content than just this show appearing in the near future.
And also, Toonstar, don't we have a Twitter?
Yes, we do have a Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at HVP Show on Twitter.
Glorious.
Yeah. And so tonight's coverage is of Tuesday night Smackdown Live. It's the second episode kicking off this new era of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to, I don't know about you, but for me, SmackDown seems to be the better show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The WWE Network counter did not go up tonight.
Nope.
They actually made no mention of it on the show.
Nope.
So, but that counter will still be on there.
Yep.
Be expected to see that. And tonight we only have 5 matches plus a couple of special events, as SmackDown Live is only a 2-hour show compared to Raw's 3-hour length. So this podcast will be relatively short too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kicking off tonight is the opening of SmackDown with Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler confronting each other.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, Ambrose believes that Ziggler is concerned way too much with what others think about him, and honestly, I don't think he's wrong there.
I agree too.
Dolph Ziggler, not really he really wasn't a prominent wrestler.
No,
I mean, he's one of the newest, most recent ones in the last couple decades.
Yeah.
But there was a period of time when I had stopped watching wrestling, and then all these new guys had shown up, and it's only recently that I got back into it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I got out of wrestling for a while was all the man drama.
This man drama, 90% of it was storyline. Like, you barely even got matches.
Yeah. Now we have more matches, less drama.
Yeah.
And except for Jericho being a whiny bitch.
Oh, Jericho is such a whiny bitch still.
We're actually we're under contract that we have to take at least one pot shot at Chris Jericho per episode. Not that we mind that though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ambrose told Ziggler what he thought, and shortly after departing, Brey Wyatt showed up.
Brey Wyatt out of nowhere. Lights go dark is the whole jump thing that happens, and suddenly he's on the mat, and Sister Abigail's Ziggler.
Thank God you know the name of that movie, because I keep wanting to call it the Sister Christian.
Sister Abigail.
he's gonna have Ziggler motoring.
What's your price for flight?
Yeah, exactly. What's your price for trying to take on Brey Wyatt?
Yeah.
Well,
and we'll learn that out. We'll learn that something later.
Oh yeah, as Brey Wyatt challenged Ziggler for his number 1 contendership, and like a true champ trying to prove something, Ziggler took it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we'll get to that match later on in the night, as that was actually the main event. But moving right along, we have our first match, which kicks off in an explosive way, a triple threat match
for the Intercontinental to get first contender for Intercontinental against Miz.
Yes, number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship, which featured Kalisto, Baron Corbin. I'm not gonna get him and Finn Balor confused anymore. Last night, I said that Baron Corbin was on Raw and he was the one challenging Rollins for the Universal Championship when that was actually Finn Balor. So I apologize for that one, and I even made the annotation correction in the video. So
still Rollins can suck dick.
Yeah, Rollins can suck dick, which is probably the only thing he's good at.
Ooh, hot shot.
We're gonna still get sued, but no, it's all in good fun. We mean only half of what we say.
Yeah.
For which half is for you guys to decide. But yeah, Kalisto versus Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. That big chocolatey bastard right there. Yeah. Exciting match, 3 men in the ring. I always love multi-man matches because you never really know what's going to happen. 1 minute somebody could be dominating, the next minute they're out for the rest of the match. Unless you're Darren Young and you just hide in the corner until the final two guys take themselves out. Yeah,
that was wonderful.
So that's how Darren Young's going to make himself great again.
Is hide in the corner and hope his opponent takes each other out.
Yeah, but back to this first match. We saw a lot of action. Corbin being the monster that he is, Crews being the ever athletic guy he is, and Kalisto being the luchador he is.
Because Crews was actually an Olympian.
Yeah, so was Kurt Angle, but that didn't get him anywhere.
True. But I think he has more promise than Kurt Angle.
Well, everybody has more promise than Kurt Angle.
Yet again, I still stand. True.
Anyway, of course, Crews wound up winning that one. But the real story is what happened afterwards, in which Baron Corbin went completely berserk. He started beating up Kalisto because I guess Kalisto was the one responsible for Corbin losing that match. And Apollo Crews actually, came to Kalisto's aid. So yeah. So he's not he wasn't just gonna let some guy get beat up, So he got laid out flat for his trouble. But and of course the Miz decided to get into that one. And he's the one who laid Corbin out flat. And for his trouble, for Crews.
Yeah.
Miz laid Crews out flat. And for his trouble, Corbin laid him out flat, which is always nice to see, because honestly, we need a better Intercontinental champion. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if he's Hulk Hogan. His attitude sucks, his wrestling sucks, and honestly, his movie career sucks.
That was what I meant.
Oh.
Like, why would you want the Miz as champion?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't retract anything I say there, even though my esteemed colleague agrees with me. Yeah. So, anyway, following that craziness, that bunch of shenanigans, we had the premiere of American Alpha. Or our American Alpha. Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Sorry. Rewind. Second match. Becky Lynch versus Ava Marie.
Woo! Becky.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get to see crap out of that one because Ava Marie pulled a hamstring. And you guys really can't see us, but I'm doing finger quotes. Yeah. Pulled a hamstring.
Yeah.
So the match didn't even happen. Personally, I think she was just faking it to keep herself from
I'm on that too.
Yeah, I mean Becky Lynch is a badass babe.
Oh my god!
I know I know it's not very PC to call girls babes, but call women babes. Sorry, not girls.
Yeah,
she is old enough to drink, drive, vote, and kick your ass. So, yeah, but still,
and she's from Dublin.
And Dublin, so she's one badass Irish babe. Yeah, so she can also drink you under the table too. Yeah. So that match didn't happen. So we move on to
actually American Alphas.
Yeah, the third match, the debut of American Alpha, and they debuted against the Vaudevillains. Very old school Wright brothers looking motherfuckers. The Vaudevillains, not the American Alpha. The American Alphas are actually one of the hottest teams to come out of NXT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get their giant shot right there, and they showed some impressive feats of strength, agility, and high flying maneuvers. Especially one of the members coming in. Which one was that?
Out of
the American Alphas. Which one was it that did the flying clothesline?
Don't.
Well, we'll be sure to get that information down, and you could always tell us in the comments and help it and support us that way. So yeah, but very impressive flying clothesline, took out both Vaudevillains, and then of course the American Alpha took out both of them with another double team. Impressive slam into a pin, winning their debut match.
Ooh. Yeah.
Following that, we have AJ Styles.
He does a thing.
Yes. AJ Styles had a message for John Cena, which basically went like this. Oh, every night I come out and try to beat up John Cena, and he just won't quit. And why would he quit? Why?
Yeah.
And, Sarah whines and cries about how awesome John Cena is. And, but before his message could even be, he could even get the words out, who should show up but John Cena? Yeah, we're big, huge fans of John Cena.
I was even a fan of him when he was a heel.
Yeah. So very few wrestlers can keep their fans during alignment transitions from heel to face characters. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Stone Cold.
Wasn't Stone Cold's like a very soft face trend?
Yeah, but very few superstars could really keep their fans when transition. Some people are better heels than they are faces. Some are better face than they are heel. John Cena is good as both.
And the former who fits is Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus.
Because fucking mohawks.
That mohawk is friggin' epic. Seriously, I wish I had hair like his. But so basically AJ Styles essentially said that Cena was a liar. That he deludes his fans, and that his fans are deluded and soft-minded for believing in something. And then Cena let loose and AJ asked why Cena was still there, even after AJ, quote-unquote, beat him up. If you ever go through those matches, AJ Styles never actually beat John Cena by himself.
Nope. He had the help from the club.
Yeah. But now he doesn't have that help.
Nope.
No, it's Cena and Styles, and neither one of them have, and the difference being is that AJ is still fairly new, so he hasn't had the time to build up the alliances he needs.
Mm-hmm.
Cena, in his own famous words, is there, has been there, always will be there. You'd have to kill him to beat him.
Yep.
And he has friends in many places.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, in the end, it turned into and then came Cena's rebuttal to all of AJ's nonsense, an epic tirade as to why John Cena is still there. He's there for you. He's there for me. He's there for everybody who tunes in every night to WWE and the WWE Network.
Mm-hmm.
There, now we can add the ding because it didn't get mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So we mentioned it for them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so basically after that awesome rebuttal, basically AJ issued a pretty much end-all challenge to John Cena for SummerSlam. Just him and Cena. No club, no one else.
Mm-hmm.
Just those two. And of course, I got a sudden sense of deja vu there for Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because in Money in the Bank, AJ Styles said the same thing. He even signed a contract that said that he would wrestle AJ Styles without the club, or that AJ Styles and Cena would wrestle each other without the club there, and the club showed up anyway.
Yeah.
And did he berate the club? No. Did that cause the club to split up because AJ Styles wanted to play fair? No. That just made their bond even better.
Yep.
Thank God for that draft. Oh, yeah. So Cena and Cena and AJ Styles going up against each other for SummerSlam. And we got a match card for that somewhere.
Yeah.
So moving right along to the fourth match, Fandango versus Orton. Now, earlier in the night, actually before Ambrose even went on, the show actually opened with Shane McMahon, Shane O'Mac. Here comes the money, and Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Reviewing last night's closing events in Raw, which featured an RKO out of nowhere to Brock Lesnar, and as we address that in Raw's episode, in our Raw episode,
link will be in the down.
Yeah, or you can just check our posted videos because it'd be there too.
Eventually it'll be enough to make a playlist. So
yeah, unless you want to make the playlist of just these two episodes, sitting by their lonesome, being angry at each other. But no,
yeah, like whoa. This is like this is the first week of this podcast. kind of high expectations for the first week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll be here we're going to be here every week.
Uh-huh.
Every Monday and Tuesday, and also during main events, we'll be coming at you live, streaming while we watch those pay-per-views.
Uh-huh.
So you can hear our voices while listening to the commentary and watching SummerSlam or any other pay-per-views on the WWE Network.
And towards the end, there may be a Q&A.
Yeah. Maybe a Q&A. You can ask us any questions you want. Or you can ask us any questions you want in the comment section below.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, So Fandango versus Orton, and like I said, the way this match was already preset. It wasn't announced. There was no super challenges, but Orton, but Shane was kind of disappointed with Orton's behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he berated Orton, but then showed off how impressed he was.
Yeah.
And as a precaution, Shane set up security all around Orton and all around the entrances and everywhere just to be on the lookout for Brock Lesnar. But come the match, Fandango versus Orton was dominating that match. Fandango didn't stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Fandango stands a chance in any given situation. Anyway, did he get drafted with his tag team partner?
Yes.
Yes. They're on SmackDown, right?
Yeah. Because
Raw got going.
Drew Brees was ringside.
Oh yeah. Well, Raw got R-Truth, but at least Brazongo isn't off chasing Pokemon.
At least they're not Golden Truth.
Yeah. But anyway, Brazongo may be ridiculous, but at least they're doing their fucking job.
Yeah.
Fandango, of course, was getting owned by Orton, and who should show up but Brock Lesnar, evading all security, everything. He comes in, and of course, F5's Orton. Yeah, which this seems to be his only special move.
Yeah.
Aside from 9 suplexes to get the Suplex City. Which, can he execute 9 suplexes in a row?
I think he's done before.
Ah. Well, that's kind of impressive. Being able to do that and continue walking with a straight back.
Yeah. But have you seen his neck area?
What neck?
That's my point. I think he doesn't even have a spine anymore. I think it's all muscle.
His bone just turned to muscle, and his body just supports itself on pure rage and aggression.
Yeah, I think that.
That also explains why he cannot speak for himself either.
Oh, him.
But anyway,
yeah.
So Orton gets F5'd by Lesnar causing Orton to win his match against Fandango due to disqualification.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't matter. Lesnar got his revenge, and that whole can of worms is opened.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to see how they address that next week on Raw.
Oh, especially the match itself.
Oh yeah, that's building up to be something epic. There was another match scheduled in between Fandango and the main event, which was Charlotte versus that New York.
But it really wasn't a match.
Or not Charlotte, sorry. Natalie. Thank you. Natalia.
Yeah. It was Natalia versus Brooklyn lady.
Yeah, she's a new NXT star who just seems to be eye candy for now.
Yeah.
But Natalia didn't even get a chance for that one as she crippled the shit out of her. Mm-hmm. And they say that she's living up to her Hart lineage, but I've never seen Owen or Brett or even Anvil, cripple their opponent before the match even got started.
Yeah.
But everybody's got to make a name for themselves separate from who they are.
Yeah.
Separate from who their family is, I should say.
Hey.
Except for Charlotte, apparently.
Yeah.
Because, now Charlotte has 2 Mr. Perfects.
Yep.
Freaking her little shadow, which
we still don't know. Please comment.
Yeah. Tell us if you guys know, because then that means you're more impressed with her than we are. And of course, Chris Jericho.
Yay.
We plan on throwing down more steps later on. Anyway, so finishing out SmackDown is our sixth, or technically sixth, but actual fifth match. Actually, technically fourth, due to that whole Becky Lynch, Ava Marie nonsense that went down. But anyway, Brey Wyatt versus Dolph Ziggler.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive. Both of them gave a lot to the match.
I still never understand Bray's spider walk.
I'm impressed that a man of his size can even pull that off.
Not even I can pull it off.
I try that and I'll cripple myself. But Wyatt versus Ziggler, and in the end, Ziggler made good.
Mm-hmm.
He maintained his number one contendership, and hopefully everything that Ambrose said to Ziggler sinks in, and he starts becoming a decent wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's a lot of wrestlers who's come into the WWE with a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
Massive potential. And then they put them in these ridiculous situations like the Golden Truth chasing Pokemon.
Or Braun Strowman just getting jobbers up the wazoo.
Yeah. Raw, you hear that, Raw? Give Strowman a real match. Maybe he'll start jumping ahead of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Seriously. But, Ziggler won that, but of course, Wyatt is not completely alone in SmackDown. At least one other member of the Wyatt family got drafted into SmackDown.
Which means Eric Rowan out of nowhere.
Yep. Rowan showed up and started beating up Ziggler. And who should jump into Ziggler's aid but the WWE champion himself, Dean Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ambrose dropped the belt, dropped his jacket, jumped up there and tried to help Ziggler. Unfortunately, it wasn't it was to no avail, as Ambrose.
Yeah, because like we said, all members of what was the family were big, beefy.
Yeah, they're big, brawny guys, and Brey Wyatt. Then of course Brey Wyatt and Rowan. They knocked out Ambrose, and then Brey Wyatt, and then Brey got Ziggler in the
Sister Abigail.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say Sister Christian again. You should rename it to the Sister Christian, just so we can write that joke a little bit more. But no. So and that pretty much covers SmackDown.
Oh.
Yeah. No ridiculous commercials, no Dean counts, no nothing.
And no Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah, no mention of that nonsense. Leave our childhood alone already, WWE.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll call this one, right?
Yeah.
So, for Out of the Ring, I'm Toonstar.
And I'm Cobalt Breeze.
And you can't teach that. Good night, everybody.